Okay, so now we're on step 4. We're going to select the wall tool on the quick access toolbar and place a wall in the drawing area. Alright, so to place a wall, we just pick and then pick. To release your selection, just hit escape or right click and say cancel. Alright, so I want you to take a screen capture of that. So again, what you're going to do is go into the Microsoft Word document. Step 4, you added a wall, and then you're going to insert that screenshot. So you can see how this is starting to take a little bit longer than the time that it said it was going to take. Oops, and that didn't work. Just did that incorrectly. Screenshot one more time. There we go. And instead of, see how I just did this where I hit added a wall? This is something that I wouldn't want to see because I can't see the rest of the Revit screen. So what I really want is for you to do a whole view. So let's go back and I'll show you what I really want. Whenever you're adding something, try to get in the Revit window. Again, sometimes I need to see what's in that properties box. So let's just cover the whole Revit window. There we go. Now I can see that you added a wall. And you would just continue to follow through and you would take screen captures of all the steps that are listed in exercise 1.1. I also would like you to include at the bottom of your document a footer that shows your name and then when the file was created. Okay, to do this, I want you to go up to the Insert tab, click on Footer, and we're going to do blank 3 column. And then where it says Type here, I'm going to click on that and I'm going to go to Date and Time. And I want to select the date with the time. So let's see, we'll go down to this one right here is the one I'd prefer. Shows the date and the time and say OK. So it puts that information here. And then I'm going to click on this next box, and I'm going to go to Document Info and I'm going to put the author. So then it shows my name. And then right here, we don't really have to put anything. You could put the document title in there, but it's not necessary. We can just delete that box. So again, I want your name and the date and time the file was created, and then you can close the header and footer. And then what you want to do is you want to pay careful attention to Blackboard as well. So let's go back to Blackboard, into that learning materials for Module 1, and make sure you fully read the instructions noted here. It says to save the Microsoft Word document as Module 1, Exercise 1 with your last name. So make sure that when you do this, you do a save as, and then you name it how it's noted in Blackboard, right here. And then you can upload the exercise. Just click on Exercise 1.1, and you can browse your computer and attach the Microsoft Word document in here, and then just hit Submit, and it will send it to me for grading. Now inside of here, you're going to note, here's the due date for when it's due, and also there's a rubric. So let's take a look at the rubric just to make sure that we are all on the same page. So the rubric evaluates 3 different criteria. The first criteria is that you completed all the steps as indicated in the assignment instructions, and they're shown as screenshots. Second criteria is that the screenshots are clear and easy to read and labeled. And then the fourth criteria says all of the dimensions or a 3D view or answers to the questions posed are included in the screenshots. So let me just explain what this means. Let's take a look at exercise 1-4 on page 1-19, step number 38. 1-4, page 1-19, step 38. You're going to see in step 38 that there's an image of a door, a double door, and there's 2 dimensions on each side of that door. I would want you to show me those dimensions in your screenshot. So anytime your book is showing dimensions in the example, you should also show those same dimensions in your screenshot. In some cases it will be called out to do so, and in others it won't. I may say in the assignment, show all dimensions for certain steps. So make sure that you're really reading through these Blackboard instructions. The other thing is the 3D view. I may say to you, please show me a 3D view, again writing it right here, of your model. So make sure that you are looking at these instructions. That's why I said the best way to get started is to take your book and highlight all the screenshots that you need to take, maybe star anywhere that you need dimensions, and then also write a note to yourself that says include a 3D view. That way you won't have to be flipping between your book, Blackboard, and everything else you're trying to do while completing your assignments. Let's just talk about some other ways to stay organized in this course. You'll probably be working at home, and then you may work also at the computers at the school. If you do plan on doing this, I recommend buying an external hard drive. A flash drive most likely will not be large enough to hold all your files, but the external hard drive will allow you to have as much space as you need to bring your files between the school and between your house. Now, some of you may never come to the school, and that's the purpose of an online class, but if you do, I really recommend that external hard drive. Let's go back to learning materials. There are several modules in here where I've estimated the time commitment. Again, remember, you're probably going to need more time. The book, we mainly start with the Autodesk 2017 Architecture Certification Exam Study Guide, and then we move on to the second book that's required for this course. And in the end, there's a final project. There'll be videos to explain those parts a little bit more, as I know this video is already getting a little bit long. Okay, just a few other things to cover. Some tools in Blackboard. The course email tool. You can email me if you forget that my email is in instructor information. You can email classmates. If you click all users, it shows all the classmates in the class, and you could write an email to everyone. If you do select users, you can pick certain people that you want to email and then send that email to them. My grades will show you your grades for the course. And then again, remember that Ask the Class forum is the place that you want. If you get stuck, you want to post a video of where you're stuck, you want to post a Word document, another question, I really recommend that you do that. Please note that the answers to your questions posed in Ask the Class will not be instantaneous. It may take a day or two for someone to respond to you. That's why I said you really need to make sure you don't wait till the last minute to do your homework assignments. Just plan that you're going to have questions, so start these assignments early in the week. I know you have a lot of other things going on. I'm really trying to help you out. I've seen where students have failed before, so please, please, please follow my advice and start early. If you have any additional questions, please contact me via email, and I look forward to working with you.